Good day, my brothers and sisters. Today, I have come to talk about Jesus' order for us to carry our cross and follow Him. I have mentioned that, like for the past couple of days, with past couple of weeks within my videos, but today I just want to focus on cross and what it means for us to carry it. So, the first thing that I want us to understand is whenever we hear this we always like worry and think, oh my God, do I have to go through all of this? Do I have to go through all of this all these crosses? My brothers and sisters, there is no cross that is not yours that you've created. That is the first thing we have to understand. And our learning and becoming who we are is through experiencing the crosses we've created. The crosses have been perfectly created by you from your spirit, so that through you, your spirit, which is your oneness with God, which is then your soul, because it's your uniqueness, which is your soul, will then experience itself. And through experience itself, it will know itself. And through that, that is how you're children of God. So the first thing I want you guys to understand is that there is nothing like badness in a cross or not good. In the eyes of God, there is no good or bad. A cross is just an experience. It's just an experience that our ego has made us think is scary, because all our ego knows is fear. And just so you know, if you look at your lives and all your fears, it's always doesn't come true. You can have the experience because you've created it, but what doesn't come true is that it doesn't kill you. You always think, oh, if I go through this, I'll die. Oh, I cannot believe this. Oh, but guess what? You go through it. The day comes and you pass. You're still here. You're moving on. And Jesus came to show us how to bring our creations to Him, so we can then become one. And in order for you to bring your creation to Him, is by accepting it, carry it with love, with pride, with happiness, and giving it to your eternal Father who lives within you. But what the ego does is, the ego tries to fight it by saying, by blaming, arguing, trying to prove your point. And guess what? Nothing happens. You only feel good for the 10 seconds that you blame somebody else and think, okay, I feel superior. He made a mistake. She made a mistake. I who knows what is right feel superior. But then 2 weeks later, the anger still comes in. And you push it out to, oh no, it's because of this. Because that person is bad. And what happens? You feel good, then you are the good one. The bad person is bringing all these bad things into your life. And then you think you're superior, you're happy, you move on again. Then 3 weeks down the line, somebody else brings some anger again. And that's what we've been doing. My brothers and sisters, do you know why your crosses have been heavy? It's because first, you've not even recognized that it's yours. The fact that you don't recognize that it's yours, what you do is you reject it by projecting outside. Anything that stays out of you, it stays in your aura. Your aura is part of you. How you're vibrating, how you're breathing, the air you take out. It remains in your, I will tell you now in psychology, it remains in your unconscious self. It goes nowhere. It stays within you. And the problem is, science have now proved that energy that stays within you has to transform. And if you don't transform it by changing it into love, by healing, what you do is you transforming it into sickness. That's why we're sick. Sickness, science have proven it, 95% of all diseases comes from emotions that we've rejected. And 5%, when you hear that story when they said hereditary, my brothers and sisters, go and research it. Hereditary for the 5% is that hereditary link between how your families, how your parents handle their stress, how the other people, your great-grandparents, that is what it is. So everything comes from how you handle stress, which are emotions. Once you don't accept and recognize them and heal them, they become part of you, because they are part of you. But they are part of you that you've not brought or bring into wholeness of love. They are part of you that you have chosen to reject. And when you reject it, my brothers and sisters, it goes nowhere. It remains in your unconscious part of yourself. It then blocks your real personality, your connection, you're in alignment with your divinity with God, because you've clouded it. So what happens is, if this is your pureness of God, each time that within this pureness you don't recognize something and you're angry and you reject it, what you're doing is you reject it out, it comes out and flows over, it stays and covers and covers. The only thing that you do without realizing you're doing is that it just comes out of your conscious mind. So consciously, you don't think again that you're angry. It's gone. But guess what? You know why it never goes? Because tomorrow somebody else makes you angry. The week after, somebody else makes you angry. And that's your spirit. Because those are the things that are blocking your spirit. So your spirit keeps bringing it up. Then you keep rejecting it. It goes back. And then when your spirit is tired and says, okay, what happens? It manifests now into sickness, diseases, accidents, bankruptcy. All those things are limitation. They are your crosses that you rejected. My brothers and sisters, in themselves, they are not bad. In themselves, they are neutral. It's how you respond to them. When you deny to carry them, they come and show you. They say, I'm here. Mommy Besem, I'm here. And then it gives you now anxiety. That anxiety was a fear that you've had. Running away from yourself. Running away from your emotions. The emotions that you feel. You run away from it by rejecting it and projecting it out of you. It goes nowhere. It just stays there. The beauty of it is that Jesus says, carry your cross. Your cross doesn't have to be barbaric. Your cross doesn't have to be a disease. Your cross is everything about you that you don't like. So for instance, if somebody makes you angry, you don't like that trigger, accept it and say, oh, me, Alvin, I don't like the way this person spoke to me, because it makes me recognize that I have, some rejection within me. I feel rejected. I feel disrespect. I feel unloved. Accept it. Said, I am feeling unloved. Oh, this little person that feels unloved. I take you. I see your beauty. I see your insecurity. I offer you to my divine oneness with God. And the God that lives with me will transform it into a resurrected person, a resurrected Alvin, a Alvin that is full of love, a Alvin that has conquered fear, a Alvin that has conquered the cross, a Alvin that has conquered everything that she did not like. She's bringing the holiness into herself. That is a secret. That is what they call true healing. Most people are running away from themselves and they are going to look for healing. My brothers and sisters, there is no healing that is out there. That is true. You can have cancer today and you can go, and yes, guess what? Somebody who's actually have the powers, because you do have it, somebody who recognize their own can actually heal it from you. But guess what? They've just taken it from your conscious mind and put it into your subconsciousness. And if you don't continue to consciously heal yourself on a daily basis, that illness will come back again. These are the things that you don't follow through. Follow through everybody who have had some miracle. Ask them, if you have experienced miracle, ask yourself, do you go through life without anger? Do you go through life without fear? Do you go through life without wanting? If you do, my brother, I hail you, because that is the way we are supposed to be. But if you don't, means this is life. You have to keep healing yourself on a daily basis. And once you do that on a daily basis and it becomes your part of living, you will realize that it does not exist anymore. Because there won't be any fear to keep projecting outside. It ceases to exist. That is the beauty of healing. The healing that Christ has given you is the healing that you walk hand to hand with God to become a conscious healer of all your fears, of all your worries, for all your dislikes, from all the things you don't like, from all the things that bring you pain, anger, sickness. You can heal them. That is how powerful you are. So I'll let you go and start your healing. Carry your cross. It is a beautiful thing. You are unique in your cross. Your cross is only yours to carry. And you have to love it and give it a kiss every time you recognize it by saying, "Mwah! Come here, baby. You're part of me and I love you." Thank you, my brothers and sisters. Hope you enjoy this and hope you use it to transform your life. And I'll see you next week. Love you.